long catch and run. Did you know you stepped out, or did
I had no clue. Nah. Uh, I mean, today was the definition of a game of inches over and over and over, and I had no clue I stepped out. So, no.
Gary, you guys obviously had 6 drives to the red zone and only one with a touchdown in a game that was this close. Like, how tough is that to swallow, I guess?
Yeah, it's tough, man. Those threes got to turn to 6, and that starts with us having, a great week of practice. We got obviously another great opponent next week that we're going to need those to be 6 points. And, yeah, man, it's frustrating, but this is a game of inches, and we felt that today for sure.
What does it say about this team, though, that you guys were able to have 2 drives late with a chance to take the lead?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to keep battling. We come in here and, 20-6, but before that was 20-3. I mean, these dudes kept battling. No one wavered. No one questioned, the plan we had. It was, we put it on ourselves, and we knew we had to play better. And, yeah, man, it's just a group of warriors, and, I'm proud to be a part of this team.
What does it say about this team that just, no matter what the lead is, it just seems like they just keep fighting?
Yeah, it says a lot. It speaks about, the way we go about our business, the way we approach the game, the way we love the game. It says a lot. And, yeah, man, we don't ever feel like we're out of it. And I feel like y'all, that transcends through the film.
What does it also say about this team that you guys have been able to compete? You had a lot of wins on the road, and you're very competitive today, almost had to win.
Yeah, I mean, it shows that we're going to go out and have a good plan and go out there and always put our best foot forward, at home for the home fans or, on the road. And, if you want to be a great team, you want to be a good team, you have to do that. You have to be able to go win on the road. You have to be able to play tough on the road. And, yeah, man, we got to – obviously this could have went either way, but, yeah.
Everybody talks about how calm Mike is in the face of, like, high-pressure situations. Did you see that from him in this close game at the end there? Yeah.
I mean, that boy's a dog, man. And that boy a dog, for real. He was out there controlling the huddle and keeping it. Never letting the moment get too big, man. It was cool to see. Looking back on it now, it's cool to think about. So, I know that I go to work for that boy. He got something special about him.
He called you a fighter and said that when the ball didn't come your way early, you didn't let that impact your game at all. Is that something you pride yourself on? If you're not that involved early, you're still going to fight through that and make big plays?
Yeah, man. I can't lose myself because I missed out on a few drives or didn't get the ball. I can't let that affect the rest of the game. My teammates rely on me, my family rely on me. I want to see myself be great, and for me to go out there and let a few drives where I don't get the ball mess with my game would be childish of me. So I'm obviously I'm a competitor and I want to be involved, and so that is what it is. But like I said, that stuff can never get in the way of what's coming next. What the next play I got to make.
What's the lesson you guys take away from this game today?
I mean, game of inches, bro. Like that's what we were just saying to each other. We got to figure out how we can make up for that inch. I got to figure out how I can, make that play. I mean, it's truly a game of inches. I can think of 6 plays come in my head every time I say it, and that was the story of this game. And I feel like we're going to take that away and know that going into this week of practice, man, it's got to be detailed as always, but it's got to be detailed. It's got to be all that, and because we just lost on some, things that we could have been avoided.
Is that comforting, or does it make it more agonizing to lose that way?
Both. I don't know. That's a good question, man. Definitely when we watch the film, I'm sure I'll have a better answer for you. But I know right now it's frustrating as hell. We feel like we left some plays out there for sure. I know I did.
What happened in the first half, because they got off to the big lead, and they clearly couldn't cover you. That was obvious as the game progressed. But why couldn't you guys get more going in the passing game in the first half?
I don't know. They had a good plan. They got some great players over on that side too, man. And whether it's the pass rush, whether it's Eric Kendricks knowing exactly what the route concept we're gonna have. They got some great players, man. And it took some time for us to get acclimated, which we're normally not gonna be gifted that time and chance to come back in the second half. We got to come out swinging, and we didn't do that today. But for us to battle back from 20-3 and put ourselves in a position that we feel like we should have won, like I said, man, I'm proud to be part of this team. But you know, we definitely got some things to clean up on for sure.
When you say the game's not too big for Mike, what example sticks out to you?
Just him being in the huddle that last drive and the way that he said it. You know, it's not exactly what he said, but the way he said it. He doesn't seem like he's stressed out by the situation. He doesn't seem like it's worried about it on his mind. You know, he feels like we're going to go out there and make those plays, and the willingness to give us a chance to make those plays, man. It was fun to be out there and play with him today and see how he went about his business, man. And you know, I'm just sorry we couldn't get it done for him, for real.
What did he say?
Shit, you know, that guy stay in the huddle. He had, I mean, a few things he said, but that guy stay in the huddle for real.
Did you get a chance to talk to Jefferson after the game? Did he compliment you on? You had obviously a huge game. What did he say to you?
Yeah, we chopped it up, and you know, he said it was fun to watch. I told him he's fun to watch and keep doing what he's doing, and you know, he had a little bit of the same to say. So, seeing a young dude like that, you know, be as productive and great as he is, and see how his team responds and relies on him. It was cool to see, you know, even being on the other sideline. It was cool to see, and I got a lot of respect for his game and the way he go about his business. And, yeah, you know, that was cool, something I'll remember for sure.